Hello my friends. Let me show you a modification I made to my Sony sound recorder, and let me take the cover off, and you can see right here the recorder, and behind the recorder is this battery pack, and it's holding 4 AA batteries, and it's replacing 2 of the AAA batteries that come standard in the recorder itself. So let me show you how to make a battery pack like this. What I have here is some brass screws, and what I'm going to do is clean this shoulder off. I'm going to solder wire onto this. So you can't have it corroded. It needs to be clean. Then the solder will stick. You can use sandpaper or a file, but I find the easiest way is just to take a knife and give it a scraping. Okay, and then I have 3/8 inch dowel rods. Cut them to the length, and if you look when I stack the batteries, it's just slightly shorter than the batteries. If it's still too long, I'm going to insert these screws in the ends. If it's still too long, I can trim some off the middle. And this is going to make my battery replacement. And then I have these battery packs. They came off of some other project, so they were throwaway. But this holds 2 AA cells, so I can parallel these. I can have 4 AA cells to replace 2 AAA. So that should extend the use of my sound recorder to 1 to 2 weeks. I'm guessing at that. We'll see when I build it. If you have another type of a battery holder, it would be nice to have 2 D cells. I don't have a holder for that, but it would still be the same. 2 of these will give me much more capacity, current capacity, than these AAAs. Okay, now I need to pre-drill the ends of these, just one end. Okay, now we insert the screws. With these screws in, you can see here, I left just enough of a gap to be able to run a wire underneath and solder it. And then when we put these back to back, they are measuring the exact same length of those 2 batteries. And the reason I had to do it in 2 pieces is these batteries have to slide in one at a time. Okay, I'm soldering these wires together, and what you want to do is make a good mechanical joint first so they're twisted together. Make sure your soldering iron is tinned, and this of course is resin core solder. You heat the back of the wire and touch the solder to the other side, and then we're going to slip heat shrink over those 2. Okay, I verified with my ohm meter that I did indeed connect the proper terminals together, and I checked to make sure the ground is on the spring side. Now we connect these wires to the screws. Okay, everything's wired, and I taped with red tape the positive side, the positive battery, and I'm going to do this and make this one black so I know this is the negative side. And I can't make a mistake because it physically won't fit in there with the wire. If you look close, I had to cut a groove or flat on this dowel, and I had to trim this down to make the tape fit. Now this will slide inside the positive end. And then the back side here is where that door was, the hatch or cover, and doesn't need to have that flat on it. Now let's test this and see how it fits. So remove the batteries, not like that, and we insert the plus, and then back to back, just like that. Now we'll put batteries in here, then we will turn it on to verify that it will work. Okay, turn the power. Nothing. Verifying power. Check the meter. We have power. Okay, do it one more time. We're inserting the plus. I can feel it on the spring. So that's making contact. Turn the on switch. Nothing. Verify with 2 batteries. On. Okay. Spring is on this side. Negative goes to the spring. Negative to the spring. Turn the switch. Power's on. My mistake. Gotta turn it off. Power off. Okay. So what I was doing wrong is this is the plus. So in order to make it work, I got to do what I did to the plus. I got to cut a groove here so that this can slide inside the tube. So sometimes they don't always work out the way you want it to, or the way you planned on it. So this is wired correctly. I was sticking the wrong end to the plus, or to the minus side. Okay, that's set for tonight's recording. Okay, let's make that correction. Okay, we made the switch, and the easiest way was to unsolder on the ends so that I didn't have to carve a second dowel rod. Okay, this side has the spring, so that's the negative. That slides in real smoothly. Second one goes in. Okay, that's the plus. Turn the switch on. Power on. Good to go. Next we'll see how long a battery pack like this will last. Now what I can do is glue the two back to back. Make sure the covers are on the outside. We don't need another failure. And I did mark the on position. Probably what I'll do is default these switches and glue them, use some hot glue and leave it on all the time, and then the phone will turn it on and off. Right there's the switch. Okay, holding, power on. That's it. Thanks for watching, my friends. Bye-bye.